What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to the biggest transfer news video of the summer so far. I will talk about the biggest transfers that could happen in this summer transfer window. But first of all, if you enjoy these types of videos, smash the like button. I have some great news for you guys. A FIFA 16 tournament with 3 of my friends will start tomorrow. The first episode will be uploaded tomorrow, which basically is one of my favorite series so far that I've ever done on YouTube. You know, my friends from the Fans on Live Reactions videos, you guys absolutely loved those kinds of videos for the Europa League semi-finals and the finals, and you guys wanted more videos with my friends, so I thought let's play FIFA against each other, 2 versus 2 players. We had almost a whole day of recording FIFA videos, so I'm really excited for this series, and we will keep doing that series as long as you guys enjoy it. And now let's get into it. Let's get into the biggest transfer stories, and I think once a big transfer happens, the dominoes will start moving and a lot of other big transfers will happen during the summer. And I think Robert Lewandowski going to Real Madrid for as much as £77 million could be the biggest transfer of the summer. Here, Guillem Balaguer, who is a very well respected Spanish journalist, is reporting in the AS, which is one of the biggest Spanish newspapers, that Real Madrid will make an offer for Lewandowski, and Lewandowski have convinced Real Madrid, apparently according to this report by Guillem Balaguer, to make him the club's latest Galactico. And there is a private agreement because the Real director Jose Angel Sanchez met Lewandowski's agent and before the semi-final against Atletico Madrid, and reportedly Real Madrid will make an offer to Bayern Munich. For now, Rummenigge, the executive director at Bayern, has already announced that he has no intention of negotiating, but it's also hard to believe that the Bundesliga title holders would let one of their most important players leave. But you know, Lewandowski is planning to move on, and he would be more than ready to force a move. So basically he could hand in a transfer request. After 2 years in Munich, he won all there is to win in Germany, except the Champions League title. So I think he would have a big possibility at Real Madrid winning the Champions League with that cup, because Real Madrid won the Champions League twice in the last 3 years. And I honestly, if Lewandowski goes there, they could have one of the best strike forces in the world. Lewandowski with Ronaldo and Gareth Bale on either side, Benzema coming on as a substitute, and they have James Rodriguez and Isco and other incredible talented attacking players. So I can definitely see this transfer happening. And Lewandowski said recently, "I find it strange that some players stay at the club until the end of their contract. I've never said that I was going to finish my career this club or that club, and I've never kissed the badge. It's not the way I do things." So basically he knows that he won't finish his career at Bayern Munich, and I guess he wants, it would really appeal for him to go to Real Madrid, because he already won almost everything in Germany. So here you can see that the Sky Sports is reporting the same thing as well, but this is another incredible transfer story. Manchester City could sign Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang for an incredible amount of money, and I can see this happening as well. What do you think about these transfer moves, guys? With Guardiola going to Man City, I think some big players would like to go to Man City as well. And with Aguero and Aubameyang and De Bruyne, Man City could have a lethal strike force in the Premier League. But goal scoring wasn't really the problem for Man City recently. It was more their defense. When Kompany was injured, Man City's defense was just absolutely terrible. So I think Guardiola will try to look and fix the defense as well. But if he has a chance to sign a world-class striker like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who scored 39 goals this season that just finished for Borussia Dortmund, then I think Pep Guardiola will take that option. The reliable French publication France Football claim that Aubameyang is a priority target for Guardiola, and Man City are prepared to spend big on him. And I certainly believe that both Man City, Manchester United and also Chelsea, I think, will spend big this summer. Liverpool, Tottenham and Arsenal will also spend big within their means. But I think Man City and Man United will spend incredible amounts of money, and Chelsea has to spend if they want to get back into the top 4. So it will be just basically for these kind of players, 3 or 4 Premier League clubs are competing. But I think they still can't rival the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona. So if Real Madrid wants Lewandowski, I don't think any other Premier League club has a chance to sign Lewandowski. But for Aubameyang, maybe Aubameyang can be signed by a Premier League club, because, you know, he would suit the Premier League very well. He scored 80 goals in 142 matches for Borussia Dortmund, and even when he was at Saint Etienne, I would have loved Liverpool to sign him. And I think it could be one of the most important signings in terms of the next Premier League season in the summer, because if Man City can get in some decent defenders with Aguero, Aubameyang and De Bruyne and the likes of Raheem Sterling and David Silva, they will have so many goals in that team that with a decent defense they could basically be the biggest favorites for the title. But some Liverpool transfer news, and the Daily Mirror and also the Liverpool Echo is reporting that Pepe Reina could return to Liverpool. That's the report. It could be a very, very emotional transfer. If this happens, I will be honest guys, Pepe Reina was one of my favorite players and definitely my favorite goalkeeper since I started supporting Liverpool, who played for Liverpool. He was an absolute legend in my eyes, and I was so sad to see that Brendan Rodgers sold him and kicked him out of the club and signed that absolutely useless donkey Mignolet. Don't even get me started on that guy. Oh man, I'm so happy that we signed Loris Karius, because I don't want to see Mignolet play for Liverpool again, I will be honest guys. So Corriere dello Sport, an Italian newspaper, of course, Reina plays for Napoli in Italy, reports that Reina could become Jurgen Klopp's one of the Jurgen Klopp's transfer targets if he wants to bring in another goalkeeper. And I'm not sure if Mignolet would be happy to be a number 2 goalkeeper. And yes, of course, before the season, Jurgen Klopp won't tell Mignolet that he will be number 2. But you know, you don't sign a very, very highly talented 22-year-old goalkeeper from Germany unless you don't want to play him. And I will be actually very happy if Jurgen Klopp decides to sell Mignolet and bring in Pepe Reina. And then Reina can compete with Loris Karius. You know, Loris Karius is a young goalkeeper. He isn't suited to the Premier League. So I would be happy if Reina started the season as our goalkeeper, and then Loris Karius would be eased in alongside Reina during the season. And maybe Karius at first will play the League Cup games, and then, you know, he could play the smaller Premier League games, and then he could take over as a number 1. But with Mignolet, I'm always worried that he will just shit the bed and make a stupid monumental mistake and cost us points. I think he conceded like 10 goals, Mignolet that is, conceded like 10 goals from individual errors, which was the highest in all of the Premier League. And that's just not good enough. So I expect Klopp to improve both our defense and our goalkeeping department. I would be so happy if Klopp signed Pepe Reina, you have no idea, and then bombed Mignolet out of the club. Let me know guys, do you want to see happen or not? Let me know in the comments below. And also there are some very interesting reports about this 19-year-old kid who is on the Anderlecht books, Samuel Bastian, according to a Belgium newspaper. That he's 19-year-old. He's believed to be worth like £5 million, 6 million euros. And Liverpool are said to have already beaten off competition from Palermo, Sporting Lisbon, Fiorentina and Juventus to land this guy. So he's a very talented kid. He was playing last season on loan at Serie A B side Avellino, so I guess we will sign him up. He's one of the young talents in Europe, and we will just loan him out and let him develop at another club, and hopefully he can become a 20-25 million pound midfielder. That's the plan. It looks like that West Ham have an interest in Carlos Bacca, and West Ham have bid 50 million pounds for the AC Milan striker who had a really good debut season at AC Milan. And yeah, it will be very interesting because West Ham certainly want to improve their team because they will have their first season in the Olympic Stadium, and they really had a shot at the top 4 this season, and with maybe a couple of strikers up front with more goals, they could have broken into the top 4. So West Ham are not too far away, I have to say. The Chelsea target Edinson Cavani said that it pleases him to be linked to Atletico Madrid, so make whatever you will of that comment. So that will be very interesting where Edinson Cavani ends up. I'm not too sure if he will leave Paris Saint-Germain because Zlatan Ibrahimovic left Paris Saint-Germain. Will they let another really world-class striker go? I'm not really sure. Let me know. And it looks like Chelsea have made the 23 million bid for Roma defender Antonio Rudiger. He is a very good player, and I think he would improve Chelsea a lot because Chelsea's defense was nowhere near good enough. And it looks like Barcelona have been offered the chance to sign fullbacks Gregory Van der Wiel and Rafinha because Dani Alves is expected to sign for Juventus. I don't really see why they are selling Dani Alves. Maybe Dani Alves feels that he won everything at Barcelona and wants a new chapter in his life, so he's signing for the Serie A champions Juventus. Let me know, what do you think about this? Would you be happy to see Pepe Reina come to Liverpool? Let me know in the comments below, and what do you think about all the other transfer news that I covered in this video. Thanks for watching guys, leave a like if you enjoyed this, see you later, goodbye.